Jon Jones, although he might be undersized as far as weight for heavyweight, he's got the technical abilities to use his lower body to be able to pin and control. Doesn't necessarily have to use all of his weight and his strength when you can use position, wrist control, pinning the legs to the canvas and those kind of things. This is where Jon Jones, of course, is a fascinating opponent. There's a meanness to Jon Jones, and I'm not in any way being disrespectful when I say this, but there's a mean streak to Jon Jones that you see when he's fighting, and when he's doing his interviews, he hides it. He's kind of, friendly, etc., etc. But when you put somebody in front of him, they are food. Right, he is trying to rip you apart and take bites out of you. That edge is really what makes Jon Jones great in mixed martial arts, because he finds the edges of the rule book where he can push and really try and do damage to you with nasty things. It's combat sports, That meanness, that clawing, posting on the face, and the everything is that little edge that Jon Jones gets because you feel like you're being bullied and pushed around. Make no mistake, Jon Jones would decimate the light heavyweight division right now. We just can't underestimate that. I look at the light heavyweight division in the UFC, I'm like, if I'm Alex Pereira, I'm staying at middleweight while Jon Jones is a light heavyweight. Jon Jones gone. I'm Alex Pereira. I'm calling out everybody. Like there's great fighters in the light heavyweight division, don't get me wrong, but not with the same comparison that you can have with Jon Jones. And Jon Jones moving up to heavyweight, of course, there's a lot of questions. We don't know what he's going to weigh in at. We don't know physically how he's going to perform with that muscle mass on his body. We've got to expect him to be bigger, but how much bigger? Is he going to be 230, 240, 250? There's going to be a point of diminishing returns where his weight advantage over his opponents, he's going to be a disadvantage for his cardio. Jones is not naturally a heavily muscled guy. If you look at the breakdown of people, you've got ectomorphs, endomorphs, and mesomorphs. Jon Jones is somewhere between an ectomorph and a mesomorph. He's right on the edge of being long and skinny because he's long arms and long legs. He doesn't carry a lot of muscle on them, which is why he was able to have such massive physical attributes at light heavyweight. I feel like if he's able to gain enough muscle to make him impactful at heavyweight and strong enough at heavyweight, then he's just going to be just as dangerous. But definitely he needs to find that limit where that weight gain is a disadvantage to him. Because of course, Jon's not going to be fighting 15-minute fights. They're all going to be championships or main events. So they're all going to be 25 minutes. And he needs to understand how this new machine that he's driving is going to work over 25 minutes. Jon might be able to control it at a pace where Ngannou kind of feels shut out a lot of the time. Can't really feel like he can get inside. Keeps hitting that oblique kick to the leg, and Ngannou's struggling to move forward. When he does move forward, Jones' level changes and forces him to defend takedowns. And then you're in the clinch against Jon Jones, and he's kneeing you and he's elbowing you. And the hand play that he has is really fantastic as well. He really did a lot of damage to Glover Teixeira right on the inside. Exhausting to be dealing with this. And then, something that the heavyweight division don't really see at the moment, this kind of stuff, which is why Jon Jones stepping into the heavyweight division is going to be very interesting.